Hello, Teacher Sean, friends and fans. Welcome back to another English lesson. I am your new dad, so you need to respect me! Today, we are doing something super duper new. You know, I'm always doing my research, seeing what's already available on YouTube, seeing what things haven't already been done, and I always want to bring you fun educational videos. So today, we're going to try to learn through looking at memes. We're going to learn about the English language, and we're also going to learn about American culture. And I mean, let's be really real with each other. If you don't really learn any new English words today, at least you'll learn a lot about the meme game, and that's very important in 2020. Before we jump into this video, let me quickly say that I am giving away $25 at the end of this month, and it's super easy to win. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and click the little bell for notifications. Then, smash the like button on this video, and lastly, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. That's it, that's all you have to do, and I hope you win. Feel free to join the discussion on Discord. You can keep up with my day-to-day life, and you can also ask questions and talk to each other about your learning process. I'm going to leave a link right up here, well, maybe up here, and there's going to be a link in the description down below, so feel free, join the community, keep up with the conversation, and we'll talk there. Now, let's learn some English. So, before we start looking at all of these memes, I think it'd be really good to figure out what a meme actually is. A meme, in most cases, is simply a picture and some text on that picture. But, more importantly, it usually has something to say about current society. It's often imitating things in either a humorous or a very abstract or surreal way. So today, we're going to take a look at a handful of memes, and we're going to try to figure out how these can improve our English as well as improve our understanding of American culture. Because to speak the language and understand the language, you also need to understand the culture. This first one, my body when I need to do things, and you have these pictures of the cat, it's super tired, and my body when I want to go to sleep. No, I don't think I will. I love that. That's so relatable, right? Even today, filming this video, this is probably the latest I've ever filmed one of these videos, and I woke up fairly early knowing I was going to film this video today. And all day, it was just like, nah, I'm not going to do it. But I promise you last night, I could not fall asleep. Even though I went to bed fairly early, I stayed up all night in bed, just laying there waiting and waiting and waiting, not getting a little ounce of sleep. Let's look at the next one. Today I made a Zoom background of myself accidentally walking in on myself in a Zoom meeting. Other people in the Zoom call. This is getting out of hand. Now there's 2 of them. We have an awesome prequel meme from the prequel Star Wars movies, and it's funny. It's funny because Zoom is an app that most people are using. I'm sure half of you guys who are at home in quarantine are using Zoom. So this app is fun. You could modify it in certain different ways, and this meme's like it's not that funny, but it's cool enough. Businesses falling apart after less than a week with no profits, but us poor folks supposed to have 3 to 6 months of savings in case of emergencies. This is really funny because you hear people say that all the time, like, oh, you need to have this much saved, you need to have this much saved, you need to be able to go without work for 3 months or 6 months. And that is really great advice to be saving your money and to take care of yourself and plan for things like this. But then when the businesses are failing after 1 week, that's funny. I like that one a lot. And so let's jump on to the next one. The music I listen to around my parents, and you got these little fingers sticking out of the hole, these cutesy little fingers. The music I actually listen to. This one is great. I absolutely love this one because I'm kind of the same way, right? Most of the time when I'm listening to my family, I'm listening to listening to music with my family. It's very folky, very low scale, very easy music. And then I get by myself and I've got some like really abstract, surreal J-rock playing or acid rock, and that's a fun one. I relate to this one. Do you guys relate to this? Let me know in the comment section down below. Oh, this one's great. My family in the other room talking, me with headphones on, who heard something that resembles my name in the slightest. Whomst has summoned the Almighty One. And you have this like really weird Barney the Clown coming out of the woods. This one I don't relate to this one because I haven't lived with my family in a very long time. But this one's good. I think it's funny. Dolphins return to Venice. Meanwhile, in Malaysia, Flight 370 back. Oh my god, that one's pretty not cool, whoever made that. Oh man. It's funny, kind of, because dolphins have been returning to Venice, which is wild. You have wildlife returning to places where wildlife usually doesn't go. And so now it's saying that this flight that went missing all those years ago is now back, which I shouldn't even be laughing at this. I got a kidney transplantation. I added a new organ for my collection. I like this meme format, and I think it says a little bit about kind of American culture. So you have Winnie the Pooh looking very normal, making a very common statement, something that people would normally say. I mean, not that many people are getting kidney transplants, but in a simple sentence structure. But then you have smug Winnie in a suit who says, "Oh, I added a new organ for my collection," because nobody talks that way. It's supposed to be like a more elaborate way to say something. Now, you would never actually say that sentence if you did have an organ transplant. I love it. Pours Coke into glass too fast. Me. And so that's Coca-Cola, the soda. So when you pour it in and it starts to fizz too much, you have to sip the top. What this meme is saying is that the guy, because he's got dark skin and his hair is bleach blonde, that he looks like a Coca-Cola bottle, which is hilarious. I love it. Oh, the economy. And it's the dinosaurs seeing the asteroid coming to crash because, we think that the asteroids are what made the dinosaurs go extinct. So this is beautiful because it's just hilarious. I mean, the economy right now is in total disarray with all of these businesses failing and trades being down to a, complete low. It is wild and super hilarious. I actually really like this meme a lot because it's pretty much saying like, oh, we're screwed, we're dead, the economy is destroyed. Oh my gosh, this one is great. I love Bernie Sanders memes because they're really hilarious. This one says, no one should own 180 tigers while most families are struggling to just have one. So this is really good because it also has to do with that show Tiger King on Netflix. And if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a really funny show. Not even funny. It's an interesting show. It's a crime documentary about how all of these very rich, eccentric people in America have tigers. And it's really wild because there's more tigers in the United States held in private homes, right? Private captivity, than all of the tigers out in the wild, which is mind-boggling. I had no idea that was true. But so Bernie Sanders is the politician who's always saying, like, things need to be more fair. It's not fair for the rich people to have so much and the poor people to have nothing. So the joke is it's, that everybody should be able to have tigers because these rich people have so many. All right. Oh my God. I absolutely love this one because I think British food sucks. So let me read this. Conquered a quarter of the world for spices, puts none of them in their food. Chef. So, first off, that's not how we spell chef, and this meme format always kind of has that spelling error. But it's really funny because it's also true. British food sucks. There is nothing flavorful about it. It's pretty much very bland, very boring food for the most part. And so the fact that they conquered the world getting all of these spice trades and didn't even use it in their own cuisine is just, it's funny. Hand sanitizer. 0.01% of germs. So whenever you look at hand sanitizers, they always say, oh, we kill 99.9% of all bacteria. And so this is that 0.01% that got away. And that's funny. I like this one a lot. Seeing boobs for the first time. Seeing boobs for the 3,745th time. And both times the guys are like, oh yeah, it's a big celebration. So I like that one. I think it's true. We're not going to talk about that one too much because I don't want to get demonetized. Quarantine moms. I can cut your hair. Kids. So I'm really happy that my mom never cut my hair when I was little. I know some friends whose mothers cut their hair and it didn't look very good. This is hilarious because, you know, everybody's stuck at home. You can't go get a haircut right now in the USA. I don't know about where you live if you can go do that. That's another thing you can let me know in the comment section. But where I live now, I can get a haircut. I'm just not doing it anymore. But it's funny, you know, mom cut their hair and they look like idiots. Oh, we have another Tiger King meme, and I love this. Carol didn't feed Don to the tigers, okay? So, this is a play on South Park and Tiger King. You have the school counselor who's always very boring and very dry when he talks. He talks like this, okay? And this and that, okay? Don't do drugs, okay? And then you have Carol Baskin's husband from the TV show, who was a total just weirdo. And they actually look a lot alike, which is funny. I didn't put two and two together until I saw this meme. Me! I can study with music. It helps me concentrate. Me 10 minutes later. So, I totally relate to that. Whenever I'm working and stuff, I'm trying to listen to music. Well, actually, it's not so much music for me. It's when I put on something like a YouTube channel, thinking like, oh, I could put it on in the background. Or right now, I'm watching this docu-series called Wild Wild Country about this like cult in America, and it's really interesting, and it's quite long. And so I can't just sit down and watch the whole thing, so I put it on in the background while I'm working, and I listen to the audio of it, and yeah, I catch myself exactly 10 minutes later, I'm just watching the documentary, and it's like, ah, crap, like that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. All right, and the last one for, the second to last one, cool. The second to last one for today, when you're arguing with someone and slowly realize that you're wrong. The face of realization. I love it. View from my balcony due to less air pollution. And they could see everything. They could see all, like, the three main monuments of the world, modern monuments of the world. They could see the Statue of Liberty, the Burj Khalifa, and the Eiffel Tower. So that's funny. And that's because there is significantly less air pollution right now. We're, like, breaking world records with how clean the air is. Kind of not really where I'm at. It's better, but still not as good as it could be. But yeah, I mean I like that. That's a funny meme. And oh wait, we had another hidden one, another Bernie Sanders one. Bernie Sanders is ending his presidential campaign. I am no longer asking anybody for anything. And that's funny because that's based off of a meme that was going around before. Because Bernie Sanders kept asking people for money over and over again during his campaign. So that's it for the memes. I really hope you guys enjoyed those, and I hope that more so than anything that you have a little bit of a better understanding of how memes affect our culture, right? Because in American culture, we make memes that are a bit darker, that talk about some things that could be a bit scary for people. And it's a way for us to kind of realize that things aren't so bad. All right, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Now for some affirmation. All right, I just wanted to quickly say how proud I am of you for continuing to learn English, for practicing here on the channel, and I'm really happy that you're trying to get better, and that means something. The constant pursuit of embetterment is very great, and I'm very happy to see that you're using me to be there. Pretty soon, your English is going to be better than mine. Thank you so much, and I love ya. Alrighty, that's it. So if you kept watching all the way till now, thank you so much. Viewers like you, it help my channel out so much. You have no idea. It really helps my videos get seen by more people, and that's what I really need with this channel, because we're really trying to grow it up here. Once again, if you haven't done it yet, like, subscribe, and you could be automatically enrolled to win the $25 at the end of the month. I do hope you win, so I'll see you next time.